What's up, everyone? I'm back and playing episode 25, and today I am going to do a project of going to cut down all these trees. If you see right now, I'm in a mountain area. I have good reasons to cover why I'm doing this here. It's because I need stone. For my next project, I need tons of stone, and I don't want to ruin the entire area of all this of like making a big hole going down. I want to go find a mountain like this. There's a mountain. Good over the 64, and plus even a village I haven't actually noticed because I just never seen it. Ah, great. But hey, at least I get to see the view from here. Except I can't see everything much. And let's just see. Let's see. Okay, for starters, I'm gonna get all this lucrative supply of lumber and go and probably go smelt it and probably get a lot of resources out of it. And go everything and get and probably I'll probably use all this wood for trading when I have villagers, so I can just trade for like emeralds and stacks on stacks of emeralds. So I can use the emeralds for trading, and that is profit. And if I save up enough, bro, I'll be rich, but not too rich. But I need a lot of this stuff. And plus I need extra more. All kinds of stuff to get all this. And probably in the future, I'll probably want to go find netherite, more netherite for just for a netherite beacon, if I can reach that level. And probably I'll find it when I start making a huge facility. I think I'm gonna build a huge facility in the nether just because I want to make just in case for if I want to make like a habitat for like Geonosis. If anyone doesn't know Star Wars, Geonosis is the place where all the droids were manufactured. It's like the main manufacturing hub. And when you build when you're in like the hottest place ever, like if it's the desert or the nether, you'll probably find a lot of material to work with. And that is why I'm probably gonna go build a build build a bank and probably build some shipments of supplies, and probably build like a huge and probably do some manufacturing on iron, and probably have a mob farm for like piglins to go down, like zombified piglins, and do that, and probably a trading hall for all piglins, where piglins can go trade. And actually, I haven't tried once. I think if I put like one piglin in one space, and then put and then just have a dispenser on the side, and could it give the piglin the gold, or does it just drop? That's the question. I need to figure out how to do that. Figure figure out when I test it when I get into future projects. But also I could make a huge facility in the Nether when I get enough blaze rods for lighting, and probably build some and probably build like a giant city, like a Coruscant, like a Coruscant city, but like fully between. Or it could be like from Loki. It's like that interdimension world where all where there's it's in the time realm, I believe it's called. But I can remember it's Loki who's in the time realm where he being in prison for being a split variant. I can't even remember much. It was like nearly a year ago since I last watched it. But I can remember all the parts, but I can't remember the words. Tom Hiddleston, give me that memory, please. But I do remember remember that there was a huge about like two places, and it's up and down, which is surprising because there's more people on top, and I think there'll be if we ever find that realm, I think we can probably build a huge society there, and probably build Coruscant in that realm. We can construct, we can build, we can do whatever we want, except violence. Violence, that's not going to be the key part. And let me just tell you, I'm very surprised I'm very surprised there's actually a way we can build society by just by going into it. Interstellar did that. Did one with us with one of the last astronauts who gone up to space and came home, who came in but with a coma, and then woke up to see the family of his daughter is all is all surrounding for the for the sleeping beauty of the daughter of the astronaut's daughter, which I am surprised they actually gave her the chance to have that kind of technology. And surprisingly, that woman has been staying long enough for 90 years, over 90 years by the looks of it, which I am surprised for it, and kept the farm. That farm has gone history. That is something I am equally shocked at. And especially that robot. Whew. That ro that robot is the funniest thing ever. It's all tough, feeling so tough, like, ooh, yeah, you got some problem, man. You got some problem. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm fighting. I'm ready. Just, just take your hit. Take your best shot. Yeah, that's what I can see with that robot. Oof. That is some, that is some emotional robot. Oh, if that thing, but if that robot is for real right now, if he's real right now, living right now, could anyone beat him in a roast battle? That's the question. Until he doesn't know what else to respond back to. That would be a that would be a crazy battle. A battle I will take. Yeah, that's a question that I would begin. And also, I probably want to see what life would be when the world is fallen. Listen, I know the world would fall, and all the people would go like destruct into just into death. But I'm very curious. What happens to the survive to us if we survive from the devastation? Do we adapt or do we decay into nothing? Because I've seen a lot of sci-fi films with the of destruction of our world with the coming of gangs, drug dealers, raiders, and but in that little parts, there are settlements still. Settlements and cities that are actually living and thriving like on a tight leash, and sometimes most of them tight leash, but sometimes some of the cities actually grow because of actually trying actually have to build way of trying to build stuff. If anyone if anyone knows Fallout, learn from them. They've dealt with they've shown how Bethesda showed Fallout as a world where there's liars, murders, destruction, where peace is always gone, but always there is still hope, but always gets destroyed again. They're just violence. Caesar's Legion, New California Republic, and probably also probably also the Minutemen. Wait, I haven't heard much about the Minutemen, except some stories that some small YouTubers made. But also, I'm still curious. Will they come back? Will they come back as a powerful nation in the future, or will they become just a cautionary tale of just a story once as a legend, tale as a legend? And that is just, and that will be, and I'll be so devastated if they fall. But I'll be very curious what happens to the Minutemen if they reach in the late 2300s. That I would be very interested to do. Interested to talk about. And especially another reason I like to build a build a society as well, because if anyone has not been listening to my videos, I am a very big guy in business, but I also care about about the people of my town, my state, and also the peace. But I'm not Mr. House. I'm not Mr. House who has their Lucky 38 and has Securitrons in Las Vegas and has a lot of has an has a defense system to destroy all nukes for Las Vegas. But I'll be the one who will make a defense system without the government, but it's going to be against all nuclear threats across the country. And I'll make sure this country will not be under control by mayhem and destruction. China, I'll feel bad for China. China is not the people is not the problem. It's the government that's the problem. It's the communist regime and all the dictatorship countries. Dictatorship should not be used. Dictatorship should not follow. And dictatorship should not really, I mean really not should be used. We should use the old Roman system of the old Roman Republic system of a dictator, instead of like a long term and cause chaos and have permanent control over the country like a king. Except kings except the Roman dictator only has 6 months of being a leader, then out. which I would really respect to that because nobody wants nobody wants to become a leader for 6 months, but you gotta fill in the fill in the boots very quickly when you have that time frame. Whew. Yeah, dictatorships. Yeah, but modern dictatorships. Yeah, yeah, it's completely useless. But also dictatorships are like people who want to control everybody into like a cult. But not like say like Walmart. They're somewhat controlling people because I heard all Walmart's doing to all their older employees when they pass away, they won't get the money to their children, and it's like a control. And I do not actually like that. And especially another reason. I do not like high taxes. Taxes only taxes can be used by for destruction or CIA use. The CIA has been using the funding for for missions. And I'm so annoyed we are not even stop having our little conflicts with proxy wars over the countries. I'm like, what is going on? Can we just stop with proxy wars already? If anyone doesn't know what a proxy war is, a proxy war is something that countries are not in, but they're still in with assistance. We United States, we join in with the Korean War as a proxy war, Vietnam proxy war, and Afghanistan proxy war, and some actions in Africa too. Africa's the messiest place ever. All from revolutions and stuff. Ooh, I feel bad for the guys, for the people there. They gotta deal with a regime upon another regime and upon another regime. This is why. This is why we are in the messiest world. But I hope we'll change in the future. I hope we have prosperity for in every country in this world, and have for everlasting relationship with each other. And I hope Kim Jong Un won't spiral into just pressing a big red button. Well, big little button, a little button like a little like a little play toy. Bloop. That fires little nukes. I don't even know if they're. Don't know. Kim Jong Un's North Korea's nukes are even real or just hyper just fueled, but not even useful. North Korea's North Korea says, "Oh, we're gonna bomb you. We have the red button," and they don't even do it. I think Kim Jong Un's gonna be like, gonna say, it's like, we we do not have any nuclear bombs. But we have the style of a nuclear bomb. But let's threaten the nations to say we are powerful. Yeah, that's completely. I think that would be very funny from him, actually. So yeah, that's funny. So this is going to be the end for this video. So if you guys liked this video, like and subscribe and watch all my videos down below. In the meantime, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.